Welcome to Quest 6, The Great Citadel. The Great Citadel lies at the center of the halls of Belorn. This is where most of the evil orcs now dwell. You may find them here in great numbers as they amass for attack on the realm. They are led by Graore, an evil magician. The third part of Grinstone map lies hidden within the Great Citadel. You must find the map piece and then escape through the wooden exit door to continue your quests. So here we go. Time to open this first door. So, and then barbarian spies. 2 doors. 1, 2, right there. And then nasty orc down the way. Gotta find the right bag. Here we go. Nasty orc right there. Probably should put those right there. Easier access. So, he is now going to take a pot shot at him with a crossbow. So, get orcs and goblins. These are going to probably be the 3 most common ones we see here, since they said those orcs and everything. So, take a pot shot at him with a crossbow. 1. Orc has 2 defend dice. Nothing. So right in the right between the eyes. So now what the barbarian is going to do is step out and ask for traps both ways down this corridor. None, and down that corridor. The same thing with secret doors. So then, there's nothing. So now we're going to cheat again and just kind of come up to this first door and open says me, and in here, let's see here, door, table, and let's see here, 4 goblins. 2, 4. So 1 is right here. 1, 2, and then the other one is right here. So the barbarian is going to step up and attack this one with his battle axe. There's no way that the goblin could defend all 3, so he's dead. And that was overkill. So now what we're going to do is the rogue is going to come in. That wasn't even a roll. So there we go. So 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take on this one. Alright, let's see here. Dagger. And then shorts, rapier, I should say. Nothing. Now we get the elf coming in. 1, 2, 3, 5. And he's going to attack that one with his longsword. And he can't defend both of them, so that one's a goner. So now the wizard is just going to step up and kind of like, hey, let's get them. So now this goblin is going to attack the rogue. 1. So now check this rogue as 3. Was able to defend. Now this one steps up and attacks the elf. Nasty elf. 2. So now we look at the, that one keeps coming up and everything. So in fact, I'll move these over here. The elf has 6 defend dice, and he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and defends both of them. So now the barbarian is going to pull out the crossbow and try and attack that one. 2. Can only defend one of them, so that one's dead. So now we'll go to the elf. He'll attack with his longsword. Same deal, can't defend both of them. Traps, secret doors, nada on both. So now we're going to set up for this door, because it's kind of pointless rolling to waste time and kind of like, okay, roll, or you set up. And so now we do the Open says me again. And this one, we see a door. Yeah, I forgot to put this door that we saw. And then a treasure chest right there. So the barbarian is going to step in, ask for traps and secret doors. There are no secret doors. There are no traps. So now what we're going to do is the barbarian's going to ask for treasures first. And in here, the first, this is note C. The first hero to search for treasure in this room finds the third part of Grinstone map and a spell scroll, as well as a magical throne dagger. The hero who finds these items should do the following. First one, take another one of the main map tokens. And so, like, I'm just saying, oh, we have them, like the last previous two. So now I draw a spell scroll at random, so that's where these come into handy. So obviously, like, technically the barbarian's getting it, but he has no use for him, so he's going to give it to the wizard. So we got heal body. So this one, this spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. Its magical power immediately restores up to 4 lost body point, but does not give a hero more than start number. Scroll crumbles to dust after its use. So I'll mark that off once we get done and everything. So we might as well set up and search for treasure real quick, see if we can find anything else of use. So let's see here. Rogue found a gem, elf, wandering monster, and then wizard poison. Alright, so first we'll start with the poison. So if I roll a skull, which I did, the wizard loses 1 mind point. So then the wandering monster. So I guess we're not going to search for any treasure anymore because bad luck. So wandering monster, and here's the abomination. So, and then he goes to attack the elf. He has 3. That's 2. So now the elf has 6 defend dice. Defended 1 takes 2. Alright, move the treasure cards over there. Move this right here. So elf takes 2. He's down to 4. So now we'll start with the rogue. 3 skulls, has 3 defend dice. Took all 3, has 2 body points, so we lucked out on that one. Not too much damage. So what now we're going to do is set up real quick for this, and then do the open says me in this one. And let's see here. We see the, forgot to grab the alchemist table, so I have to go searching for that. And that's right there. And then let's see here, orc and goblin. So orc is right there, goblin's right here. So what the barbarian is going to do, he's going to step up 1, 2, 3, and he's going to attack the orc. Let's see, 3. The orc has 2 defend dice. Defended 1 takes 2. He has 1 body point. So now the elf, 1, 2, and then you need to roll. So 3 for his longsword. 1 has 1 defend dice. Did not defend, so take out that. Traps, secret doors, nothing to both. Since there's something in here, I'm going to search for treasure. There are no notes. I'm just going to do it with a barbarian. So, and I forgot to write that gem down before. So he takes 1 mind point. I'm not too concerned about mind points because there's really no ill side effect in this quest with losing mind points, and they'll be restored at the end. So let's see here. This was 35. So 3 3, 4. Let's see here, 45, 50, so 580. That's can't hurt. Let's see here, 580. So since we did not luck out and everything, I'm going to then start circling back, and we're going to then come back here into this hallway, get into like our typical marching order. And so I'm figuring like we'll go search out this kind of go around or whatever, and then kind of find what else we can find. And let's see, going over the I'm cheating and going over the notes and everything. So let's see here. We're kind of, since we found the map, or Grin's map, so it's kind of like getting out of here as fast as possible now. So barbarian, so 12. So 1, 2, 3. Look down both those ways, nothing. Secret doors and traps, nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Search down this way and see a door right there. So what I'll do is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say that I can see these two down this hallway, but I'm going to say I can cheat and then say I can search for secret doors and traps down this way, even though I can technically see those two and there's none. So double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's done moving. So now we're going to move the rest of the guys, try to catch up and everything. So there's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Elf 4. 2, 3, 4. Wizard 4. 2, 3, 4. So now these guys move in. So 1, 2, 3. They have like a 6 movements. So he's going to attack. He's got 3. So there's 1. But he has 6 defend dice. Wow, he did not. All skulls. That was like the first. So he's down to 7. So now we're going to move back to the barbarian. It's like, how dare you poke me with that spear? So he's going to attack with his great axe. 3 skulls. And then they have, abomination has 3 defend dice. Did not defend anything, so now that one goes kerplunk. He pissed off the barbarian. So now we go with the rogue. 7. 1, 2, 3. He's going to stop there and be able to attack diagonally when this one steps up. Now we go with the elf. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wizard. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this one steps up and going to attack the barbarian. 2 defend dice. 2 skulls. Defended 1. He takes another one. So he's down to 6. Now it's the barbarian's turn. So he has 4 with his battle axe. There's 2. He has 3 defend dice. Did not defend anyone. So boom, there's 2. Both of them pissed off the barbarian, and so he took revenge. So now we're going to, since I like secret doors and traps and everything, there's nothing. Move up. So 2. 1, 2. Now I can see. I am just going to cheat and say we can see the first 2 and they warn the others. So 2, 3, 4. Damn. We're going to have to hack and slash our way through this and everything. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 goblins. As my phone goes off. So 4 goblins. And then we have an abomination right there. So I'm going to have these guys kind of sit here, maybe possibly go around. So for the rogue, he's going to go right there. So 1, 2. So now we're going to go to elf. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these guys move up. They just see the barbarian, so they're going to try and attack him. So this first orc has 3 attack dice. So 3 attack dice, nothing. So now we move back to the barbarian, and so he's going to not move. So the rogue really can't do anything. So I don't know why I moved him right up and everything. So elf 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He sees a door right there. Traps and secret doors, there are none. So now we're going to wizard. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I haven't done the barbarian yet. So I'll move the rogue. He'll stay back there. And so now, actually, I'm going to attack the barbarian. 4 skulls. There's no way he can defend all 4. So that goes that one. I'm now going to move him up 1. So now the rogue can now move up and attack diagonally, just with his rapier with 2. So there's 2. The orc has 2 defend dice. Did not defend anyone. So rogue got rid of that one. So these guys have not seen their elf and the wizard, so they don't know about that yet and everything. So what these guys are going to do is kind of try and tag team the barbarian. So first orc has 3. That's 1 skull. He defends. The second orc, that's 1. He defends. So now we go back to the barbarian. So now he is going to attack this one with his great axe. There's 1. They have 2 defend dice. Did not defend. So the barbarian is just swinging his axe left and right, chopping all these guys to bits and everything. And the rogue is helping out, poking the guys. So now he's going to attack diagonally with his rapier again. That's 2 skulls. Defended that. Defended 1, but takes 1. So he takes 1. So now we move to the elf, and he's going to try to sneak around. So there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not see anything down that way as I went. So 6, 7, 8. So 9. So now the elf is going to attack this goblin with his longsword. So there's 2. Goblin, has 1. Defended 1, but takes 1. So got rid of the goblin. So now we're starting to get these guys in position. So wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's going to start casting and everything. So what he's going to do is use Fire of Wrath on that goblin because he's in line of sight. So I need to roll a red dice. Did not roll a 5 or 6, so he takes 1 point of damage. So that I can get rid of. I'm going to double check. I'm sitting here kind of going over the artifacts. So there's spell ring. So this one enables a hero to cast 1 spell at 2 times, not simultaneous. At the beginning of the quest, the wearer in his ring must declare which spell is restored. So I'm going to do Water of Healing, Spirit Blade, Born Zard, Orc's Bane, Elixir of Life, Wand of Magic. This magical wand allows the hero to cast 2 separate and different spells on their turn. So now the wizard can still cast that ball of 2 spells on his turn. So now he's going to use Ball of Flame on that other goblin. So need to roll 2. Defended 1, took 1, but that's that one is gone. So the wizard just took out 2. So now we move to combat with these guys. So the goblin's going to step up and trying to attack the elf. So it's got 2. So that's 2 skulls. The elf has 6. Defended both of them. the abomination is going to step up and try and attack the barbarians with 3 attack dice. So there's 2. Defended both of them, and this orc's going to step up. So now we move back to combat for the barbarian, and of course I forgot to put like the exit door that we see, and so now barbarian is going to attack the abomination. 3 skulls. Abomination has 3 defend dice. Defended 1, took 2, has 2 body points, so that one's gone. So now I'll have like a attack with the elf real quick. He'll try and get rid of that goblin, and he does because he can only defend one of those 2. So now the rogue, 1, 2, 3, and he's going to attack that orc. Has 1. Orc has 2 defend dice. Did not defend. He takes 1. So I'm kind of like question whether I want. I know where the exit door is. I want to know if I want to like search for more treasures and everything. So what I'm going to do now is we're set. So now what I'm going to do is, since like I said, the wizard had like healing water or whatever, so like water of healing, so you can restore 4 lost body points. He was stored in that ring, so he cast it once to restore the body points of barbarian, so now he's completely full. So we're going to then set up march in order right here to come down this hallway and spend some time trying to search for more treasure and everything. So now we're going to go this way, and so I'm going to have to I'm going to want to roll. So 3, 1, 2, 3, march in order, and then back to barbarian's turns. 3 again, 2, 3. So march in order. So boom. Now the barbarian's going to roll again. 4, 1, 2. And let's see what we see down here. So we see. I'm going to have to grab. I'm out of actual opened or closed door, so I'm just going to open that one so we can make our escape. So we see this one right there. And let's see here. We see more baddies. So, orc. Let's see here. 1, 2. And let's see here. So, I'm going to like there is supposed to be a closed door right there, but I'm out of open doors, or closed doors, I should say. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 goblins. So I am going to, let's see here. You rolled 4, so 1. And then let's see here, we got an abomination right there. So what I'm going to, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a step right here, 4, and then take a pot shot at that goblin or orc with the crossbow. It's not going to be able to defend all 3, so that one comes out. So now I'm going to roll for these guys. So 1, 2, 3. So rogue, 1, 2, 3. Wizard, 1, 2, 3. So now goblins are going to move up. Everyone's going to move up. And then first goblin is going to attack the barbarian. 1, so he has 6. Yeah, he defended. So now it's the barbarian's turn, so 4. Yeah, he's not going to be able to defend both of them. So now he's going to pass the crossbow back to like the elf, who's going to take a pot shot at this goblin with crossbow for 3. He takes care of that one. 3 skulls, can only defend 1. That's overkill. So now we're going to kind of like stay where we are and skip to the monsters. So now these ones move up, and this goblin attacks the barbarian for 1, and I defend. So now I attack that goblin for 2. Can only defend 1. Has 1 body point. So now the elf is going to take a pot shot with a crossbow. Same deal. Can only defend 1. Has 1 body point. So now we switch and move up This is supposed to be right there. And let's see here. He has 3 attack dice. There's 1, 2, 6 defend dice. Defends 1. It's back down to 7. So now we go back to the barbarian with his battle axe. There's 2. And then the abomination has 3. Defended both of them. So the elf is going to take a pot shot. 1. Took 1. Now the rogue is going to attack with his rapier diagonally. So there's 1. And he finishes him off. So now we're going to search for traps and secret doors. There are none. So I'm going to go right and set up for this one. And then here we go. Open says me. This is supposed to be a closed door. And let's see here. What do we switch these? So barbarian is right there. So we actually come across big baddie. Let's see here. So, and then 2 dread warriors. This was right there, and then spell table. So this note is E. Use the dread sorcerer figure to represent Graore. So I lost it, and that's one of my other miniatures. So that's Graore. Place him on the square marked with his name. So he is actually supposed to, instead of right there, he's right here. And here, his stats are the same as the Dread Warrior. So pull out the Dread Warrior. So now, what we're going to do is, and technically we got 3 Dread Warriors. So the Barbarian, knowing how deadly his Wizard is, he's going to step up and I need to take care of this Spellcaster. So he's going to attack with his Battle Axe. There's 2. So now Graore has 4 defend dice. Let's see here. Those are all white shield. So he takes 2 points of damage. He still has 1. So now what I'm going to do is I need to roll for the elf. So 1, 2, 3, and now he's going to attack diagonally to Graore with his longsword and try to get rid of him because he has 1 body point left. There's 2. He's got 4 defend dice. Did not defend 2. So we lucked out and he got killed before he could even cast the spell. So now the rogue is, I'm going to step up right here so he can attack diagonally. And there's 1. And now what I'm going to do with the wizard is look at his spells, and so I am going to cast Rock Skin on the barbarian. So now, he's going to have 1 more defend dice, so for 7. So now we go to the Chaos Warriors or Dread Warriors. So this one is going to attack the barbarian for 4 attack dice. There's 2. But the barbarian has 7 defend dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the spell is broken if I take a body point. So I need to defend 2. I defend 2. So this one, seeing the barbarian, that's the big baddie. So we need to get rid of him. So he attacks. There's 3. Defended 2, took 1. So now he's down to 6. So that breaks the Rock Skin spell. So now the barbarian is going to attack the one in front of him for 4 with his battle axe. There's 2, has 4 defend dice, takes 2. So now we move to the elf. He's going to attack diagonally with his longsword. There's 2. Defended 1, took 1, but he had already taken 2, so there's 3. So we're ripping through these guys. So now the rogue is going to attack diagonally with his rapier and completely ding right off the armor. So now I'm going to look at the wizard spells. And let's see here. I'm thinking that I'm going to cast Sleep. So I'm going to put a monster into a deep sleep so it cannot move or attack, defend. This spell can be broken at once or in a future turn by a monster. One red roll die for each of its mind points. If a 6 is rolled, the spell is broken. So, Chaos Warrior has 3 mind points. So, he's asleep. So now we can go back to the Barbarian. So now, he cannot defend himself. So all I need to do with the Barbarian is roll 3 skulls on this one. And I roll 2. So now, but that wakes him up. He takes 2. So the elf will now try and finish him off. So 3. So 4. 1, 2, 3. Lucked out. Did not step on any traps with his long sword. There's 2. And boom. He kills off that Dread Warrior, that Chaos Warrior. So now we're going to search for traps and secret doors. And there are no traps and there are no secret doors. So now we're going to search for treasure once. And so what we do find in here is the rest of the notes. So now I'm going to state the spells that he could have cast. Graore. But we lucked out, and he said that he could not defend, or we lucked out and killed him before he could cast any spells. So he had the dread spells of summon orcs, which would let him roll 1 red dice and summon that many orcs. Fear, which is kind of sort of like sleep, lets the warrior go. In fact, I'll actually showcase these, so that way people can actually read them. So orcs. Got 4, 5, or 6. And then fear causes anyone to become so fearful that they may only use 1 attack dice. Rust, the spell causes any one metal, sword, or helmet to become so thin, brittle, and useless that can be never used again. Not effective against artifacts. He had Ball of Flame, chaos dread spell of the Ball of Flame that the wizard has, and then Lightning Bolt. Cast in horizontal, vertical, or diagonal direction, and does 2 points of body damage. So those are the spells that he could have cast. And so now we search for treasure, and in this room we find 2 spell scrolls. So what we're going to do is I pulled out the spell scroll artifacts cards. So we're going to pull 2, and technically I'm going to give them to the wizard. So we got Rock Skin and Pass Through Rock. So they're the spell scrolls of the spells that the wizard has. So now we have 3 scrolls. So in a sense, extra spell casting that the wizard can do with the scrolls. But scrolls are one-time use because as soon as you use it, it pretty much crumbles into dust and everything. So, but we do have them for extra magic casting. So I'm actually going to sit here and okay, well, we actually did pretty good. We're not going to. We could spend the time searching the rest of the dungeon, but we're going to. I'm not even going to worry about rolling because we did find the exit door. We found the piece of Grignar's map and everything, so we basically came what we wanted for, and we made out like a bandit with killing the leader of Graore and getting a few spell scrolls while we're at it. So next week we're going to go to a quest 7. So we got quest 7, 8, 9, and 10. So only 4 more quests left in this first expansion. So 1 more month and we'll be done with the first expansion. So until next week with quest 7.